Okay, hi, good afternoon. We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, just depending on where you are in the world. Good afternoon for me here in Florida. And you guys see I have a guest. I'm going to introduce her in 1 second, but really quick, I should just introduce myself. For those of you all, this may be your first time visiting my business page. My name is Antonia. And as I said, this is my business page. I am a digital business owner. And what I like to do is bring you guys live chats to meet with some of my business partners. And we want to share with you guys more about what this is all about, what this digital business is all about, and even dispel some of the myths out there. And I think one of the biggest myths that we like to dispel is I can't do this digital business. I don't know what it is, and I could never do it. You can. We were in your shoes at some point, and here we are successfully running this digital business. So we're going to get into it and share with you guys more about it. So welcome to my guest, Jumoke. And
Yeah.
yeah, she's from Maryland, a beautiful mom, as you guys can see, and she's got two beautiful girls.
Yes.
And she is, of course, a digital business owner. So welcome. Thank you so much, for coming to chat with us.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yes. So, like Antonia said, my name is Jumoke. I'm from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm a mother of two beautiful girls and a digital business owner. I'm also a registered nurse too.
That's right. You are. You actually, so you're a clinical
Research.
nurse, right?
Yeah, research nurse.
Clinical research nurse.
Mm.
Okay. Awesome. And so tell me a little bit about how you came to start this business.
Yeah. So last year, the pandemic started. So I was looking for another way to make extra money,
Yes.
because my kids were at home to learn virtually. So I was like, oh, let me just scroll through my Facebook and see what is out there. And I came upon an ad from another business partner, and she talked about how she was able to work from home, spend time with her kids, and earn at the same time. And that's what drove me to like, oh, this is something I want to do. This is something I want to try. And I've been a business owner since then. Okay.
Sorry about that. Awesome. No,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm actually, what I was trying to do is share our chat as well on my
Oh
on my
yeah.
main page. And so
Mhm.
give me 1 second there.
Mhm. Let's see.
You you know how it is when you're live.
Yes.
All right. So yes, so you wanted to be able to have more time with your kids?
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
I wanted to have more time with my kids. As a nurse, your schedule is so tight,
Yeah,
and then with the pandemic, you're forced to work those long hours, because you have people that are sick, dying. So I was overwhelmed. And
true.
my kids were at home, learning online, and nobody to take care of them. So I was like, I need to figure out what else to do. So I scrolled up my news feed and found an ad from another person talking about how she can earn online
Right.
and be at home with her kids. So
True.
I've been able to do that now because I have time for my kids and I'm able to supplement my income because I cut my hours down, from
That's
12
awesome.
hours or just longer
Sure.
hours to part time.
Nice. All right,
Yeah.
good, good. Yeah, this the pandemic sort of really shook things up for a lot of us. And definitely I can only imagine for you in terms of being in that healthcare environment and
Hmm.
what a toll that kind of, took on you and things like that, going through
Yeah.
that. So this business has truly been a blessing for you, I'm sure. For me as
Yeah.
well. I worked in the healthcare environment as well, not from the clinical perspective, from the human resources perspective.
Hmm.
But I also too, I wanted to be able to free up my time to spend more time with my daughter. So that was also
Hmm.
my main motivation as well, to be able to spend as much time as possible with her. She's 5, and I just didn't want to miss any of those milestones. And a lot of
Exactly.
times, I felt the pull to have to choose between work and my daughter. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, just like you, this business really freed up my time. And so, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So what I want to ask as well. Um, so like I was saying earlier, a lot of people say they have no experience with running a digital business.
Mhm.
And so how did you get to this point of running your business? You're doing very well with your business now.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, and so, as far as the training, how did you find the training, to be able to get your business up and running?
Yeah, so I didn't have business experience, being a nurse, I didn't have any idea of what business is all about, So I went through the training, which is video based. So they teach you step by step how to run your business, how to run your business on all social media platforms,
Yep.
to get the word out there about this amazing business. So the training is awesome. It's easy, step by step. You won't miss anything because everything is there. And also like the weekly mastermind that we get.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Oh, they are.
the mastermind helps a lot with the
Sure.
business. Because you get to
Absolutely.
hear from other business partners as well.
Yep. True,
Mhm.
true. So the training, it kind of takes you maybe, people think that it will take a lot of time to start up this business, but it took me maybe a couple of weeks or so.
Yeah.
And to get set up for business, I'm sure it was similar for you as well.
Mhm.
And by the time your business is set up, you're ready to start to generate leads and really start to run your business.
Mhm.
And that's how a lot of people sort of, grow in this business fast
Yeah,
because
exactly.
once the training walks you through it step by step, then
Mhm.
your personal business page is set up, which was so much fun for me. Like I loved having my business page up and running, which
Mhm.
they help you to get set up,
Of course.
and then we have an automated system that also starts to come into play for you. So doesn't really take a long time to get up and running, and you don't have to know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, you don't have to because most of the heavy lift, most of the stuff is done for you.
That's
Like you said, automation, that's the best thing ever. You don't
yeah,
have to put any inventory, just automation and get leads and, just post on your business page about the business. And
yeah.
it's awesome.
Exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
Which means automation means like when I was at church earlier, after I was done, I looked at my phone and I had a lead. I wasn't working the
Exactly.
business at that time, you
Yes.
know? And for
Uh-huh.
you, while you're at your
Uh-huh.
part-time,
Mhm.
when you're at your part-time nursing job, you're still making money that you're not having to physically, work to gain anymore.
Okay, exactly. Exactly.
And that's
Right.
really what we want people to, begin to understand that, this is not about, working longer hours to make more
Mhm.
money. We all,
Mhm.
most of us are in a position right now where we could use some more money. Money
Of
isn't
course,
everything,
yeah.
but yeah, it's
Mhm.
a means to being able to, provide a good life for yourself and your kids and for
Mhm.
others as well,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
but you don't have to go through the measure of, being working overtime. I know so many nurses have to work overtime.
Yes, a lot of overtime, and they're
Hmm.
getting overwhelmed now because of this pandemic, So
Yeah,
this is another way to cut down your hours as a nurse and supplement it through this to this business, you know.
exactly. Exactly. And like you said earlier too, the masterminds that we have along with the training,
Mhm.
they're so amazing. We can't
Yeah,
even
I
begin
love
to tell people. Like I get there every week, and so this business is like you don't just get initial training, you don't just get set up for business, you get continuous growth through.
exactly.
Yes, and like you were saying, we hear from different people in the business that are having success, and so
Mhm.
it's the gateway to you're not alone in running the business. You get access to so many things within the business, including people that are having a lot of success, not just
Mhm.
five figures, not just six figures. We're talking seven figures. We're talking like
Yeah,
some real wealth, which you and I am sure are working toward,
of
right?
course. Yes, we are.
And that wasn't possible before in our jobs. My corporate job, I wasn't going to be able to reach that level of wealth, and
Mhm.
now that is possible. So Um, so what in addition to the training and the coaching that we get, what have you gained from the business in addition to some of the things we've talked about? And that's been a lot already. We talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, but we haven't mentioned one thing.
Tell me.
The one thing that I've
Yes.
gained is
Yes.
the mindset.
Oh, okay.
My goodness, yes. Because
Yeah.
you come out of just the negative mindset that you can't do all
True.
this. You have to just stick to what you've been taught from school. This is the path you should
Yes.
go, and that's it. But now the mindset I have is that I can do all things.
Mm,
I can do anything I want, as long as I
yeah.
can put my mind to it, work hard, and just, fly high. So my
Yeah.
mindset has changed, and I'm so grateful for this business that it has helped me, you know.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That is so true. I agree with you. I was
Mhm.
in that same boat and I didn't even realize it,
Mhm.
where I had sort of put the limitations on myself. Like I know that this is about as far as I can go,
Mhm.
and that was just my reality, but that's the reality that we had created for ourselves.
Mhm.
So, yeah, this business has really sort of expanded that and
Yeah.
just remove those limitations. And now we see that that's going to be that these things that's going to be possible for us.
Yeah.
So, and that's priceless. Another thing that we've gained in this business would be, I'd have to say one of my favorites is the community
Oh
aspect,
yeah.
because I did not expect to gain a community in this business. Like we wanted the time and financial freedom, but the community came with it. So now we have at least 76,000 or 70, what number are we?
Almost 79,000 people. Because
Wow.
when I started last year, oh my goodness, it was 59,000. Can you imagine? And now it is almost 79,000 people. So it's growing every day, every second, I would say. So people are really doing amazing job in this business. You
True.
know,
Absolutely. It's growing fast. People are figuring out that the online space is
the future.
exploding. Way to go. Like,
Mhm.
while so many businesses had to shut their doors through the pandemic, so
Mhm.
many are having to try to, rev back up their business and um, the
It
online
started
space.
fresh. Yeah, it started fresh now. And those people that have been online because of this pandemic have been successful. you
Yeah.
know, because
Yeah.
now everything is online. Everything is online. The schools are online. Even seeing
Yeah.
your doctors now, you can see them just online,
Virtually.
virtually. So, I mean, why not
That's
just
true.
try it, and not be
Yeah.
left behind?
Yeah, so true. Yeah, I think a lot of people are just terrified that they're only used to the brick and mortar buildings and they're still stuck there, thinking that that's the only way to generate an income,
Yeah.
but yeah, the online space is not going anywhere. And, you have to think about you just think about it, like the global outreach that you have, that ability that you have being online, that tells you right there that there's something there, that
It's
some of
good.
the other, traditional businesses won't have. There's no
Mhm.
limits in terms of, there's just no limits,
Definitely.
um, and when you think about the regular business hours that you're limited to when you're talking about a traditional business, we don't have that
And we
restriction.
don't have that. You can work anytime you want. And the one thing is that your business works while you're sleeping, works in the
Yeah,
background, like the
exactly.
automation. You can be
Yes.
sleeping or you can be at work with your kids
Hmm.
and your business is running for you, which
Yeah,
is
so true.
which is great.
Yeah, it's amazing peace of mind.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
it is.
amazing peace of mind that,
Yeah.
even when you know, you have to take your kids, you have to drop your kids off to school. During
Hmm.
that time that you're driving your kids to school, in the back of your mind, you have the peace of mind to know that you still have a way of generating income in the
Anytime.
background. You've
Hmm.
made that smart decision, the best decision that you could make with establishing this business, and you didn't allow, fear of the unknown to,
Yeah.
you know, um, just cause you to, you know, not
Cause
take
the
advantage of it,
anxiety,
not
yeah.
pursue it. Yeah,
And to
yeah,
be
yeah,
worried about the future for yourself, for your kids,
yeah.
and then one thing about this business that just struck me was is the fact that I can live the business with my kids, you
Yeah.
know, so I
Mm-hmm.
can have time with them, and then just grow wealth for them.
Yes. Yeah, that's so true. True. Yeah, real wealth, because when you talk about the commission that our business has in place, it's really amazing. It's not like, you know, the Ponzi schemes where only people at the top are happy. You know, when you come into this business, you see that many people have the same opportunity to reach, you know, this
Yeah,
level of
reach the top.
success.
Yeah, and even surpass the ones in the top. You know, you
Yes.
everyone can get to the top and be past those. So it's a business
Yeah,
for anybody.
that's
You know.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's a key thing you're saying there, that the business is for anybody as well,
Mhm.
because we have a really diverse community,
Yeah, so
right?
I say yes, like Ninja. Yes, we have a diverse community. We have people from Canada,
Yeah,
from Japan, Australia, UK, US here. So it's
yes.
global. It's
Yeah, there's not
amazing.
one part of the world where we don't have business partners.
Exactly. All over. Um, yeah.
I mean, I talking to business partners in Spain and
Mhm.
Switzerland. I mean, you name it. You know, that's
Yeah.
been really cool. I never thought I would, you know, be able to make those kinds of connections. And
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
you know, yeah, this business once again removed those limitations. So,
Mhm.
yep. So, yeah, in the world we live in today, who is a side hustle plan B for? And we were kind of just touching base on that, but
Yeah.
anybody.
Anybody, like I said. It's for anybody. Even
How many?
grandmas, grandpas are doing
Yeah,
this
we
business.
have a digital grandma. You're right.
Yes, we have teenagers doing this business,
At least
like
as
20,
young as 20. I know at least as young as 20.
yeah, 20, 20.
At
I know
least.
it's 20 that is a
But yeah,
coach now.
yeah, yeah, we do
Mhm.
have very, from like you said, from really young to great great grandparents, young to old,
Yes,
which is amazing that this
yes.
business doesn't leave anybody out, doesn't leave anybody behind. It's not too difficult to learn, step by
Mhm.
step. You can do this. You can do
Yes,
this. Anyone can do this. So,
yes.
anyone who's really looking for, another stream of income, anyone who's
Mhm.
looking to grow,
Mhm.
to learn something different. I would say this plan B is for, you know, anybody who wants to have more time freedom. If
Exactly.
those, yeah,
Yeah.
if
Yes,
those
time
are,
freedom. Sorry to cut you. Sorry, go
no,
ahead.
it's okay. Go ahead, Jim. Okay,
So,
yes.
time freedom, is great, but what about those that are looking to stop paying childcare? I mean, childcare, and having time for the
Yeah.
kids. Those that want
Hmm.
to travel the world, those that want to be their own
Yes.
boss, those that want to explore and see what else is out there. So this is for anybody. This is the
Yep.
business that anyone can do. Any walks of life, can do it.
Exactly. Exactly. You'll be, when you make this decision, you know that it's the best decision you've ever made. It feels amazing to
Mhm.
have your own business, to
Mhm.
be a CEO. We don't throw that around, but we're CEOs, Jim.
Of
Okay. I
course,
mean,
now.
like,
Yes, CEOs. I'm an amazing multi-million dollar business,
exactly. A multi-million dollar business. And
Yes,
but we're CEOs, but we didn't have to take on the same risk that your average CEO has to take on.
yes,
We didn't have to
yes,
take that risk because this is a proven system,
it
right?
is.
And
Mhm.
it is working for a whole lot of people. And so
Mhm.
you can be smart about it, in that sense where that it's working. And if you simply, apply the training
Mhm.
and you come in with the right mindset, like Jumoke was
Exactly.
talking about,
Mhm.
you are going to succeed in the business.
Of course.
So, of course, absolutely.
Yes.
And it, it's yeah, you have some company over there.
Yes,
But that's what I love about the business, that our kids can be around and we don't have to stress it. With our
exactly.
you're the boss. You're the boss. So
Mhm.
it's okay. And one thing that I find is some people, not everybody, but some people are skeptical about the business online.
Yeah.
So how legit is this business?
This business is so legit, right? That if it's not legit, we won't be here talking, taking our time to talk and share the
We have our
information.
names there.
I have my name, I have my
Our
reputation
identities out there.
but I won't be worried about my reputation, if not because I know this business is legit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then real people are getting real results. And we pay taxes on this business, you know. So it's how legit can this be? And the numbers tell it all. July 59,000 people. Now we are 70, almost 79,000 people. So we can't be lying.
Yeah.
We can't be a scheme. We can't be a Ponzi scheme or whatever. People out there that are still skeptical thinking. So it's a legit business. But I want to just say, even if you're skeptical, just come in and see for yourself. Watch the webinar, register at the website, and see for yourself and see what we're talking about.
Exactly. I agree. Just do your research. Yeah, you'll be able to see for yourself. And one of the things that what's great is this free webinar that we have every Tuesday and Thursday. And this is where we invite folks to come and see more about, like Jumoke was saying, see more about what the business is about. And it's a 90-minute webinar. You learn more about our systems that we're using. You also get to hear from some folks that are having success in the business, and it's free. It's totally free. It's free. You can actually watch it live. And so you can make comments, and they will respond to you as well. And then also, if you're not available when it actually is live at 8 p.m. Eastern time, then you can even catch the replay. And you can watch that anytime. This business is, very flexible in that sense. So you can just watch it when you have the time. But I will say that something that almost everyone in the business says is they wish they had started sooner.
Me too.
Including you?
Yes. I've started sooner, but it's okay.
Of course.
We'll get there. We get there where we won't have to just be stressing anymore. We are on our way there.
I know.
To that 7-figure a month.
Yes. That's so great. That just feels so good. Wow, we see some amazing milestones within our community. It's so inspiring, right? Like you said, folks that have been able to retire at 30s or 40s.
40, 41.
41?
Yeah, 30s, yeah.
Exactly. I love when I see how they've been able to send money back to their family, back home, paying off mortgages.
Mortgages, helping their parents, their grandparents, even sending money for college for their kids.
Yes. Paying off debt.
Yeah, and
all their debt.
Needy, it's amazing.
Yeah, we see all the time in our community where people say, debt free, and it's just it's really amazing to see that. So, so what challenges did you have, if any, in the whole, sense of the business?
I mean, I would say I didn't have any challenges because it was so easy. Yeah, it was so easy that I could follow the step-by-step training, positive mindset, because you encourage to have that mindset from the beginning, So no challenges, and I get to meet a lot of wonderful people from all over the world, which is amazing.
It is, really is. Yep. And so what about your upcoming goals, maybe within the next year, in the business? What are your upcoming goals?
To reach to reach a lot of milestones.
Yeah, a lot of them.
7-figure milestone, 7-figure income is my goal.
7-figure?
Yes. And then to just travel.
Hey, let's get it, Jumoke.
Just quit my job, right? Quit my job.
Quit your job. Yes.
And just travel the world with my kids. That's it.
Yeah.
Live my life, live the wonderful life that God created us to live,
Amen. Yeah, for sure. I was looking forward to travel as well. And now we have business partners everywhere in Australia.
Yes,
so wherever you pick on the map, we know someone that's there. and you can just visit one of our business partners also. So that's pretty amazing.
And also
Um,
to help the people that I need, that
mm,
way they can, have the life that they deserve to.
exactly, exactly. We really just want. Many people don't know about this business, and you felt like there was, no way out.
Mhm.
That you had no other option, that you have to do what you're doing for until retirement. And
Mhm.
so the goal that we want is to make as many people aware that this exists, this is here for you.
Mhm.
You can do this. You have an entire community to support you.
Mhm.
And there is a way out. This is an option that you can definitely do. It's very
Mhm.
doable for anybody.
Mhm.
So um what last words would you may have
Yes,
um, for anyone who's, you know, you want to invite to explore more of the business?
yes. I want to just say, take a leap of faith. Read
Mm,
it, do your research, and just take action. Think about what you can do with your life when you start this business, with your family, with your loved ones, people that are out there needing assistance. You know, this is something that anyone can do. You just have to just take action. Register at a website with your name and email address, and just see for yourself. See what we're all excited and talking about.
exactly. Awesome, awesome. I agree with you. Those of you that may, still be hesitant about it, we totally get it. We never get tired of talking about this business because the freedom that it's giving us is something that truly everyone should experience. So you can really enjoy life and, not be so consumed with work. Life is about more than just a grind of 9 to 5. And we want others to experience what we are experiencing as well. Comment in this chat, message me with questions. I am here. We have an extremely supportive community, which you will find out right away. So we definitely want to hear from you. And but yeah, do not hesitate to check out the webinar. That is the next step. It all started with a simple webinar for everyone in our community. So just drop your email address in. We will send you the information to check out the webinar. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And
Thank
Jumoke, thank
you.
you so much for chatting.
You're
I'll be
welcome.
talking to you soon. Have an amazing rest of the weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, and we'll talk again soon. Bye, guys. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye.